first ever, well, the show doesn't really have a name yet, but I can tell you it's going to win some Emmys with a guy like this as the first guest, Don King.
Well, what's in the name? That which we call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. So we will find a name.
That's your job. I mean, if you can do Rumble in the Jungle, Thrilla in Manila, surely you can come up with a name for this show.
Yes.
It's a big task. So you're in New York, you're promoting a fight, but you're not in New York full time anymore.
Well, I'm in New York in and out. I'm a citizen of the world, as Socrates would say.
So you've dealt with a lot of boxers throughout the years. I mean, you're talking decades and decades of the greatest boxers ever known to man. Who is your favorite?
Well, in the beginning, you have to say without a doubt, it has to be Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali he's a spirit that will never die because he represents people. He stood for people and what their beliefs were in a time at the height of his career. So you could never really judge how great Muhammad Ali really was in boxing because he lost 4 years of his career. You know what I mean? And he still came back and did all these phenomenal things. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Your hand can't hit what your eyes can't see. He was as fast as it up there. So he's the greatest. And he stood up for right.
When are you going to be done? You've been doing this a long time. You just want to retire, go to a beach, settle down, relax, not have to worry about what's next.
Well, you know, you got to worry about all your brothers keep it whether they want to make it, whether you believe it or not. So we got to work for a better America. We got to work for America that will emulate, imitate, and stand steadfast for one land, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I mean all, every race, color, creed, and religion.
Throughout all the years that you've been working with people, through the ups and the downs, is there one thing that you look back upon and you were like, that was the moment? That was the moment that was the peak of my being?
Well, every time I think that, God never ceases to amaze me. I do something more extraordinary. When you said the Rumble in the Jungle was the beginning of it all, the Alpha and the Omega, so to speak, the Thrilla in Manila, you know what I mean? The last hurrah with Larry Holmes. Those are the things that happen. It makes us never know what is going to happen. We're always learning. You never get too old to learn.
I have to ask you, when the bite heard around the world happened, what did you think?
Which one was that?
Mike Tyson, Holyfield, the bite heard around the world?
Mike Tyson was a great fighter. Mike Tyson was fighting.
Were you surprised?
Everybody was shocked and surprised. Not on surprise, shocked and surprised.
Would you say that was out of his character?
Well, odd things happen. And there was nothing that I had never seen before. So I think it was out of everybody's character.
What did you want to be?
Nation in the world.
What did you want to be when you were a little boy? Because I mean, I wouldn't imagine that you would think, oh, what I want to do is be a boxing promoter.
No.
What did little Don want to be?
Muhammad Ali brought me into boxing. I wouldn't even been into boxing if it don't be for Muhammad Ali. I looked at it as a fan. He was my first fighter. And he put me out. I started at the top, and I've never left. That's what faith would do.
Hell of a place to start.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. History has recorded it.
The little boy from Cleveland, huh?
Yes. Poor little boy from Cleveland.
What was your childhood like?
It was good because my mom had to raise me. My father got killed in 1941, the same day the Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor. They had a steel accident. And so my mom took the responsibility of raising her children. And she did a fantastic job.
I mean, I would say so.
Absolutamente. You should speak Espanol.
¿Hablas español? ¿Un poquito?
Un poquito.
Suficiente.
Hey, baby. Everything's good, my man.
Man of the people, to say the least.
Ain't no question about it.
How often does that happen, would you say?
All the time. All the time.
Who made you this?
I don't know what the hell my man got me into.
We're almost back.
Get it, man. Get it all you want. Do everything you have to do. Everything is good.
I got a selfie in there?
Yeah, get a selfie, baby. Get a selfie,
Only
baby.
in America.
Only in America. All right, my man. Woo!
You made it.
Woo!
That's it. This is the door to salvation. No more walking.
Woo!
I appreciate you taking a stroll with me.
Oh, I loved it. Every delicious moment of it, even though it was cold.
Can I get a shot of you, Don?
Absolutely, my man.
How you doing, man?
Yeah.
All right,
Get in there.
your fame right there, buddy.
All righty, baby.
Nice to meet you.
Me and you, me and you.
God bless you, bro.
God, thank you. Woo.
We'll get you a chair.
Woo, thank you.